Hey, 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 hey. Ho, 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 ho. Hey, 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 hey. Ho, 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 ho. Hey, hey.
Hey everybody, we're back, and Billy and I are ready to embark on our 2-week adventure. And we'll tell you later where we're going because we don't have really good charts. We're going to go to storage and get those, and you'll get a better idea of where we're going and why we're going there. And a lot of times people don't really appreciate what it takes to get a boat prepped, even for a little trip as 2 weeks. And we're going to go, we think it's interesting to show you what we have to go through anyway, being do-it-yourself cruisers and boaters. And one of the many things we have to do is we, number one, switched out one of our sails because where we're going is it can be extremely windy. So we were oversized on our sail, so we took that down, put what cut jib is that?
100%.
We put the 100% jib up instead to get ready for in case there's blowing 17 to 20, 25 knots, which is pretty common where we're going. And okay, next we got a provision. And we got to get LPG, we have to get our 2 scuba tanks filled, we have to get gas for the generator, we have to get gas for the boat.
Gas for us.
We got
perps.
Vitamin A. We got to get vitamin A gas for us, and we also have to get batteries. We pretty much run off of solar and our generator. We rely on that for our energy. And we got to get a first aid kit, a lot of shopping to do, and go to storage, get better charts.
Check the bilges, tighten the hose clamps.
Engine, okay, not to even mention engine stuff. So we got to pull the flooring up here, our bamboo flooring, and we got to go look at the bilges, make sure they're dry. We got to look at the engine. The reason we're picking the spot this year is because it's basically a shakedown cruise, getting us prepped for Sea of Cortez. Am I allowed to say that? So we have to be prepped for a lot of different situations, wind, current, other boaters, and we're not going to be near any grocery stores or any Wi-Fi or anything. Like if we need to be rescued, we're pretty much on our own. We might run into a few people out there on the weekends for sure, but during the week I hear it's very minimal people out there. So it's going to be a test for sure. So let's show you all the prepping that goes involved in getting ready for a 2-week trip.
A montage.
A montage. Billy and I did this months ago one night. If you want to come on this side, I'll show you on the computer. Billy tagged in here, which is today, the 12th, sail somewhere. So that's exactly where we're going. Babe, what do you think about what are our bedding? Because we had Mellow for 2 weeks. Do you think that we need to wash it? Let me smell it. Oh man, it smells like dog ass. I think we're gonna have to wash this.
Oh, well, yesterday we got back at 7:30 or 8 p.m. at night. But we got a little more provisioning to do, and we've got to do laundry. We want to start off with clean sheets and clothes because we're going to get salty. We need an updated chart kit. We somehow, and that's the other thing. I could probably look under my parents' house, and we might have those. Oh, here's Mac. Hey, what's up, cousin?
Hey, how are you?
Baby. Ooh. Yeah. Hopefully that'll be seeing some blood and guts soon.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you some of the stuff, fun stuff too, that we had to get. And kind of a mishmash of all the stuff that we didn't have, but you know, of course, you gotta have duct tape, zip ties. Fishing is off the hook right now, so Billy and I are gonna try our luck at that. So we got a Rapala cedar plug, flashlights. This is a rechargeable one, it's pretty cool. And here's another one that Billy got. We got headlamps that our friend Andy gave to us, so this is gonna be, I think this is gonna be fun because we can go hiking at night. Plus,
That could be that offshore challenge thing you do.
Oh, the shipwreck. We're gonna
Shipwreck.
play shipwreck at night. That'll be fun. You'll see that later. But there's also a cave that you can go and explore. There's a couple of them. Where we're going, one is called Pirate's Cave.
Painted Cave.
Oh, Painted Cave.
And it goes back like 300.
It goes back
feet.
pretty far. But
Yeah.
it's dark and there's a lot of seals in there. I hear it's pretty scary. But the anchorage, there's not an anchorage close to that area, so whether we do that or not, I don't know. Where we're going, it's very remote and very dangerous. It can be. So this also requires us, we had to get harnesses, which we found in storage.
It came off our old boat.
This came off of, we just found this.
No, it came off.
Taxi driver.
Yeah, Taxi Dancer.
Taxi Dancer, you're right.
Yeah.
Taxi Dancer, so that's kind of funny. PFDs, you know, you gotta have those. Okay, and this is the tether that once you're harnessed in, you tether yourself in, so there's not a chance that you fall overboard, especially if you're out on deck on your own.
Exactly, but if you do, that's going to save your ass.
Okay, we definitely got our vitamin A going, so,
Tequila.
and we need more of that. Fun stuff. Got, you know, gotta have all this pizza
Yay.
wrapped out there. Couple of new bikini bottoms. That should be fun. My ukulele. I'm teaching myself or learning how to play the uke, and some reading material, how to knot a knot book. And I'm very dyslexic when it comes to knots, so I'm going to practice that.
How about new CDs?
Oh, right. So
You go back
the two
and
must-haves, you know, when you're out in the middle of nowhere, is to watch Jaws and Dead Calm. So just scare the crap out of you. And
Poseidon Adventure, maybe.
Side adventure. Flares, we needed updated flares. And then, of course, we are old school, so we had to go out and get some new charts because our charts were outdated. And we'll
Yeah.
show you later. We're going to sit at the table, open up the chart, and we'll show you where we're going. Giving you a bird's eye view up there of this is where we are headed with Bamboo. And we decided to go to Santa Cruz Island.
So we're going to be leaving Mission Bay. And these are this is 60 miles right here. So eventually we're going to go 60.
This is Catalina. This is where we normally go every summer.
It's going to be 60, say 70 miles to Cat Harbor. And that would probably take us 10 to 12 hours. And then from there, we have two options. We could go to, there's really no good spots between Point Doom, which is here, and Channel Islands Harbor. So we're going to probably shoot to Channel Islands Harbor, but that's upwind. It can be upwind.
All right.
But that's another 60 miles. So that's another 10 hours. But the other option we have is to go from Cat Harbor past Santa Barbara Island to Alberts or Yellowbanks. Again, 60 miles.
Yeah, and depending on the weather and the wind, right now we're getting a south push because there's like an eddy going around. So if that continues, we'll have good sail. It's kind of light though. It's not very.
Well, it's windy from here out.
When you're out here. But
yeah.
When you're on the coast,
it's actually back looping.
It's kind of light and variable.
We're still getting a few of the swells that roll in here, but the swells are small, so it's going to be really, I guess, kind of benign weather. If you want to call it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter benign or not.
No, once you get up here,
the weather
everything changes.
Gets gnarly.
They call this windy lane.
Yeah.
And so right now it's blowing 20 knots all day long there.
And it can serve you. So we might be in for a interesting trip.
Yeah.
Surfing, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A lot of it. Diving. And I got a 360-degree camera, and if I can figure that damn thing out, we'll have some even good footage that you can be able to swipe through and have a more virtual experience with it. We're provisioned now, and but Billy went through all our fun food like in 2 days. So I had to go back to the store and get more fun food. And fun food, by the way, is junk food, and this is what you go through first before you start attacking everything else, all your canned goods and whatnot. So we're going to show you how boaters are creative when you don't have access to a shower.
To a bathtub.
So look at these ridiculous dock cart. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it looks like a tomb. And I think they did this design purposely so that when people get drunk, you can throw your partner in here and wheel him down the dock.
Yeah. Uh-oh, are you gonna really?
Oh my God.
You're getting introduced?
We might get kicked out of the marina.
Ready?
Doesn't wave you're afraid to take now. Gotta wave, give a nervous breakdown. When you take
Oh, it's
off
so
and
funny.
forget the fire. Pushing ears is a really would die. Yeah. Eddie will go. The waves are looking like a haunted for walls.
Subscribe, you pussycats. Meow.